the Oregon Ducks and the Michigan State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And the Spartans ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks offense has the ball first today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, two guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Michigan State Spartans offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Fancher. Firing to the right, complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Motion from the back. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And send the tight end in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. He will score! Touchdown, Michigan State! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dante Moore. Right side, it's Davison. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Here's Moore to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. There he goes. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. In the red area, it's Edwards. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the...
Grabs it! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Great job job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, and made a nice tackle.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Moore makes the catch. It's Johnson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Davison. Hit and stop. Not much on that pickup.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago in Davison and Hill Jr. who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's just like what you saw a year ago, man. Like, they are committed, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Obviously, having Moore come back at the trigger opens it up. Price transfers in, so it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physicality.
At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Throwing Moore. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Ducks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, it's Griffin. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Let's it fly. Going for the touchdown, couldn't make the connection, but this flag will be against the defense. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Go, go! Get. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Get it out to the supersonic guy. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Spartans line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Making his first move. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Between the hashes, it's Hooks. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Dante Moore. Makes the catch, it's Moore.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Moore to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Changing the routes with his receiver. Now here's Moore. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that... These guys, you start to really like the offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. DB's right up on the receivers. Second down to the air. Gets rid of it. Way off target there.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll field this one in tight quarters. And the returner will be dragged down. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's more to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Caught. Still running at the 40. Into the secondary on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. They'll operate out of split backs. Running inside. It's Griffin. Open space at the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore will throw. Out wide left, it's Hill. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Snaps it in the shotgun. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on second down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The run inside. It's Edwards. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They punt it away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Moore to the air again. Left side, it's Moore. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Virginia Tech, taking on the number 3 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Hokies with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now back to your game inside Spartan Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Danzy. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Long way to go on second down. Calls his own number. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Sets his feet. It's Fancher. Rush right in his face. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They want to run it left here. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Spartans will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Trying to get started. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Moore. Working the middle, it's complete.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
This time he's got it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Hooks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Left side is Stewart. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Drops back on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They'll move the tight end. Looking to pass, it's Fancher. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out, you see it, keep outside leverage, and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the grab. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Holly, what update do you have for him?
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Making the adjustment on the play. Moore from the gun on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hits inside, it's Edwards. Spins away from the defender. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you can...
Makes the grab in their space. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you can put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fancher. Hauls it in. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Turning it on! And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Spartan. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that was easy.
Pass rush? Question mark? I mean, you got to affect the quarterback. These quarterbacks are way too good nowadays. You can't blame the secondary. Who am I going to go point to back there? Defensive line has to do a better job making that quarterback feel uncomfortable. You can't have that long to throw the football.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. From the gun, it's Hill. On the move at the 30. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Throwing more. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Hooks. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He is in. Touchdown, Ducks. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Deep in the end zone, it's Brinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Caught. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They just keep firing. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Second and long here. Moves the pocket. It's Fancher. Under pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll send the back in motion. Rushes on. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. And he scores! Touchdown, Sparty!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. So a drive there of 85 yards, and he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Looking for a gap. It's Griffin. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick give. It's Hill. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Ducks in the hurry-up. In the gun on third down. Moore makes the grab. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Look out! He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Dante Moore. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Defense in press coverage. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it, just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. On play action. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They put the brakes on him.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Looking to throw, it's Fancher. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Defense all over him. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's Moore to throw. Makes the grab. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th. Got his man. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the 4th quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on 1st down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Looking for the edge. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Needs it here on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. The give to the back. There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. And he added the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Williams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Fancher. Out wide left, it's Smith. At the 35, he's loose. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Takes a hit as he fires. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Trying to take it back. He's run out of bounds, and that's going to do it. The defense coming up large and putting a wrap on this one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they were able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. The corners are walked up tight. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
How good is this pass rush right now? In the last play, they get the sack, setting them up on the 1-yard line. And then you know they're licking their chops. These guys are all pinning their ears back on the last play, knowing, hey, we just got him a second ago. We can go get him again, and they do, getting the safety.
One more play to pad the stats. Moore. Snags it. At the 35, he's open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt.